that's also a crucial topic about how I would start working with someone when I notice that there's some tension or activation in the nervous system. So this would be a task of how could you regulate the energy, how it's possible. You understand?
I think so, and this is part of your the initial setting of the environment for the client, I suppose. Is that?
Yes, but it's also more than that. It's just a tool, and you can, how do you say, you can take it whenever you need. You can use it in therapy, but also in other environments. So it's not just for therapy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, useful in life, I suppose.
Yes, because that's how we growing up, how our education was. When you think about how you learned, let's say from your mother, different kind of experiences and how you organize your experience, it's so much about regulation or not regulation.
Mm-hmm.
So there starts something like you could say an habit or something like an automatic response to something, which is regulated or not. So sometimes you can't have an access on your activation because it's too far in your memory system.
Mm-hmm. This is very interesting to me and timely, because when we look at the different presenters that will be coming, someone I spoke with yesterday was talking about they were talking about positionality in society, social positionality, and how that we all perceive our own positionality, and so it impacts and affects the way we act in society and how we go about perceiving and responding to communication and verbal, nonverbal, and so on, which I think ties right in with what you're talking about. And then there's another discussion, this key conversation about, it's really about positionality in society, because it's about race and structural integration and how we might recognize where those nervous system activations are occurring and be aware of that, so that we can create a different environment, or an environment that allows the client to go into a healing space.
Right, that's a good example. I know that this discussion is mostly in the USA, but also in Europe, we're starting to think about that, how we are dealing with things which are somehow unknown, or even let us go into some what I call shutdown state. So mostly we're talking about things which are transgenerational. So it's not just our life experience about that, but we also got this from our parents and other people who creates this kind of environment. So it's hard to come by, hard to access this, and it's even more harder to regulate in a way so that we can again social engage in a way which makes it much more easier to communicate to each other.